lock it in, lock it in, yeah. Lock it down, lock it in, yeah. Just lock it down, lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? Stimulation for your brain, lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. Just lock it down, lock it in, lock it in, yeah. Just lock it down, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, everybody? You are tuning in to the Joe Lockett Show. And his nephew. Guess who didn't show up to work today? oh, guess who didn't want to show up to work today? But don't worry, you got the one and only. You got the best nephew in the freaking world. It's your favorite mama's nephew and your favorite auntie's baby boy. Tuning in for the Joe Lockett Show, bro. Wherever you coming from, YouTube. I see a lot of folks tuning in on YouTube, a lot of folks on Facebook. Shout out where you're coming in from. Hit it up in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from, bro. We got a lot of stuff to get to today. But like I'm saying, from y'all over there at YouTube and Facebook, yo, send in through the likes. I see a few folks coming in. Send in through the likes. Shout out to everybody. We got Mr. Prima Donna. Don't worry, he's still in the house, but he's somewhere. He want to be extra, so we're gonna have him be extra today. But until then, you got me, bro. As far as what we got to talk about today, it's been a lot of stuff going on through the media, a lot of stuff going on through the weekend. And honestly, I think it was fighting week. I think they set the tone for fighting week all through the weekend, bro. And I'm interested to see how it's gonna plan out going into the next week. As far as with things to talk about, of course, we're going to get into a few relationships and stuff. That's part of the show, part of the course. We've been started the show. About to be 410. You didn't hear the theme song go off?
I thought you were there this morning. Let me get on the show. So let's talk about it.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff that went on through the weekend.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, whatever relationship topic you got for us today.
Go ahead. Because you know what I want to talk about? You know what I'm talking about today, baby?
What?
Superman.
Oh my Lord.
Superman was in the building yesterday. You know, Superman went to the ATL yesterday. Did you see that? Did you see what happened with Superman?
Unfortunately. They didn't want that on him.
Well, what did you think about that?
I think he held his ground. I think he held his own.
Man, if we didn't know, if people don't know what we're talking about, I'm late to the show, but hey.
For folks who don't know, it wasn't Nick Cannon, it was Cam Newton. Cam Newton got into a kerfuffle this weekend in ATL. I don't know where he was at.
Bruh.
It looked like it was some type of low-key prep rally or
no, he was at one of his football camps that he puts on.
Oh, the Cam Newton camps.
Yeah.
Like I said, got into a kerfuffle. Looked like with a parent.
Man, I don't know what it was with, bro. But when I say, what's up, y'all? But when I say at the end of the day, bro, that was it was bad. It was trifling. That was not good, bro. For real. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Joe Lockett. How y'all doing, man? Nephew's in the building. He didn't let me know the show was started. He be playing and stuff. Okay. He usually give me a countdown, but you didn't even tell me what was going on.
So you didn't know your theme song was going off?
I heard the theme song, but like I said, sometimes you just be willing to test and make sure the sound is right. But it's all good. What's up? Hey, Nephew, how you doing?
What up, Joe?
What can I say, sir? But real talk, man. This thing with Cam Newton. I was actually, where was I? I think I was laying down and my phone just went ding, 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 ding. A lot of people started hitting me up and said, "Have you seen what was going on with Cam? What was going on with Cam Newton?" Right? I'm like, what is Cam Newton doing? Because Cam Newton don't get in trouble. He don't play football anymore. He ever got in trouble because he was sulking on the bench after a game and then talked to the media. But that was about it. Cam Newton's a pretty laid back guy. Then I saw the video. It was on TMZ first. And I've done a little checking and made a couple of phone calls. Don't nobody Camp is not saying anything right now, it seems like.
No, it's good.
So nobody knows what really happened. But when you look at the video, you see some people coming up behind him, right? And trying to look like actually jump him for some reason, shape, form.
Yeah, it was a makeshift jump.
So, I got a couple of things about it, but when you saw it, I'm going to say this before we get into this. If you guys just saw this yesterday, what I got to give Cam Newton's prop for, bro, he did not hurt or swing on anybody. He really constrained himself yesterday. He pushed, he put people in the headlock, but Cam, he understood the moment in that heated moment, and he controlled himself. He really did. Because that brother could have hurt somebody.
I would prefer him to do that for one, and I didn't think he was going with the intention not to.
No, he wasn't. Bro, no, you could tell he was restrained, bro. He restrained himself. You can look, bro. Cam Newton.
You trying to talk him up?
No, I'm being honest, bro. When I'm security, I've done that's what I've done all my life, and I've been around these situations, bro. When people snap, they snap. Cam Newton had the wherewithal of where he was, who he was, and what he had to do, even though it was a surprise jump attack yesterday. When you look at him, bro, he grabbed, bro. When you grab a dude, right? Come on, as a brother, when you grabbing a dude and you being attacked, bro, that's about a minute. Now, one swing.
Joe, you're talking this dude up. A lot of football boys don't know how to fight. What you mean?
Oh, they can't know how to fight, bro.
I know we like him. I know we like him, but I don't know about that.
No, I'm not the biggest Cam Newton fan in the world. I love me some Newton, but y'all hear me talk about him a lot, but I think he's a good dude and a great football player, right? But bro, no, I'm gonna give Cam Newton his props, bro. He held it on. Cam Newton having his props. How's it going, everybody? Rachel Tams, how y'all doing? Lady J, how you doing? Let me see.
Man, you talking this man up.
Because he did a good job. What's up, Kim?
Okay, I think that was accidental. I don't think he was trying to protect nobody.
Bro, no. Nothing accidental about a black man when you get jumped, bro. Your instincts kick in.
Exactly. So his instincts didn't say throw a punch. He said, I'm going to headlock and then push you. Really? No, that was as a result of what was going on. He had about 2-3 dudes, one in the front and 2 in the back.
Bro, usually, have you ever been jumped by some people?
Yes,
okay.
I have. And you know what's not the first instinct to do? Protect their headlock. It's going to be kicked when they low. Punch while they high.
Thank you. That's not the first instinct. But
a lot of these football folks go into football instincts.
No,
that means, I'm finna tackle you. And guess what he did? He pushed and headlocked. Because you know what he couldn't do? He couldn't go down and tackle him.
Bro,
I don't think he was trying to. Yes. And you got me sounding like I'm hating on Cam.
You hating, bro?
No, I'm not. Bro, Cam, a lot of these football dudes don't know how to fight. A lot of these sports dudes don't know how to fight.
Bro, you gonna look at Cam Newton and say he can't fight?
Yes, I'm going to look at him and any other basketball players and say, y'all don't know how to fight.
Cam Newton, if you're watching this show today, I have nothing to do with this guy. I do not know him because
Oh my God.
I know what you did, bro. I know you handled your business because
I know I didn't see a swing. So how am I going to say he was not trying to fight?
Because he understood the moment, bro. When you know who you are,
man, you don't get it.
Bro, this ain't right.
If he understood the moment, it wouldn't be no conversation to be security.
No, hold on. No,
if he understood the moment, it wouldn't be like this.
Hold on.
There'd be some detached.
No, you're wrong for this. Because here's the thing, bro. Because here's the thing. Honestly, God, let's remove Cam from this. But let's put Cam in the middle. It shouldn't have never happened if he had the right security. If the right security was handling their business, should nobody get that close to Cam Newton?
Period.
So Cam Newton should have never had to defend himself in that situation. His security, everybody need to be fired. Okay, Cam Newton never had to lay hands or put hands.
That don't escape Cam Newton from some type of.
But what I'm saying is, bro, there is not one man that I know that can't even fight. Okay, if you can't fight, bro, you still swinging, you kicking, you biting, you doing something. Cam Newton did none of that
at all,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
That might not be the instinct that he has.
Because bro, that's letting you understand at the end of the day that he understood that if this happens, I got a whole lot to lose on this. You see what I'm saying?
You can mess around and mess my whole Cam Newton interview up, bro.
Bro, because
I like Cam, but I don't think a lot of these football dudes
can fight. Okay, but I'm gonna say Cam Newton. Look at bro, he's one of those dudes that can fight. I'm not gonna sit up and
what gave it to you? His hats?
No, bro. The way he conducted, the way the man carried himself, bro, he had to put hands on you. That man put hands on. Cam Newton would put hands on you, bro. Up face to face with those guys, Cam Newton would put hands on them both. For real.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna go with the premise. What I saw was Cam Newton did what a lot of men, grown ass men, could not do. He restrained himself. He protected folks.
That's restraining, and that's the only part I disagree with. I don't see that as him restraining.
So Cam Newton was scared?
Because no, I ain't saying he was scared.
So you saying
I just didn't see him fight. If he, it's the jumping. So if he wasn't restrained by two other dudes, and I just see him sling one of them, because that's the part they keep want to cut the footage on. He slung one of them dudes across the way.
Like I said, I saw it, bro. But he could have been kicking and stumping if he wanted to. That's a black man instinct, period.
Again, but you're talking this dude up like he couldn't swing.
He chose not to swing. The man chose, bro. I don't care if you can't fight, nephew. People can't fight and swing in the air, and it ain't making no impact. Cam Newton chose yesterday what he had to do, and he did enough to get people off of him, because it's two things that was probably going through his mind. Security's going to get him off of me. I don't want to hurt anybody because this is my camp. This is what I'm doing, and I don't need this mess to be coming at me later. That's a lot to be able, but that lets you know. And the reason why I'm saying it, because Cam Newton been in this thing for years. This ain't his first. And this ain't his first. And this ain't the first time black folks that attacked him or parents that came at him at these different camps, right? What lies?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
No, bro. Go do research. This is the first time, bro. Go do research. This ain't the first time people have disrespected Cam and talked to Cam crazy.
They talked and disrespected Cam, of course.
So what I'm saying is,
but nobody came to go put no fisticuffs on Cam.
But what I'm saying,
ain't nobody came to go jump Cam Newton.
Okay,
come on now.
No, they have not done it. But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying this here, when you have been confronted with these situations, different scenarios play in your mind over the years of how you're going to handle it and what you need to go do. Okay, because I've been as security, bro. I've done security all my life. Okay. And I know when what I'm going to do in certain situations. Sometimes I've lost my temper in certain situations, right? And I've been confronted with big guys, small guys that was bigger than me. I've taken dudes out and
just security, Joe.
And what do you think? What do you think Cam do for all his life? He was security, bro. He was the quarterback.
No, he's not. Quarterbacks are protected. What do you mean,
bro?
What do you mean,
bro? When he's
just say that. You're not going to correlate the two.
Because
you are not going to correlate the two.
Protection breaks down. What did the quarterback have to do? He had to feel for himself.
Yes, and he knows who is protecting him. The rest of the team. When the rest of the team is protecting him.
But what do you have to do? When Cam Newton got to go by himself, have he not ran people over? Have he not stumped on people's neck and ran through people's chest?
He ran people over, but let's not act like he's stumped on folks' neck. You really talking him up,
bro?
You really talking him up? Hey man, if you were trying to run a commercial, you got it, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like I said, Cam Newton is a bad boy. Don't get
nobody saying he ain't.
Don't get it twisted about it, man. That's a big dude.
But you talking him up like he had to deal with. Yo, a quarterback position is not the same as a security guard. We are not doing that correlation,
bro. Again, if the security would have did the job, he wouldn't have had to defend himself.
You're right. Absolutely. So, that because I know we on our tangents. Let that be known. You effed up. He should have never. Because even when I was young at the Cam Newton camp that I went to, right? Shout out my sorry football team. But when we went, guess who he had around him? Security. even on the stage.
but this is what I'm saying, bro.
Like, bro.
And I'm saying this, man, to our people out there. Y'all let us know if you agree with me, if you agree with me. But I'm saying, bro, as a black man, even if you can't,
that's a lot of weight to hold, though.
Nephew,
don't make this a black and white thing, bro. That's a lot of weight to hold.
Perspective, bro. I don't know one black man, bro, that's been attacked that's not Swedish.
I don't know one dude. I don't
So
know
that's
one
what
dude.
I'm telling you, bro. Out of all my life, I'm
But you know what
I'm
I
gonna
do
tell
know?
you purpose right now. All my life, I've had to fight.
Okay.
And
And as a dude that has been in fights, just like me, as a dude that's been in fights, you know, it's some dudes that can't hunt, and their first instinct is to what? Wrestle.
No,
A lot of these football players, first instinct is to wrestle because you ain't got no hands.
that's a damn lie.
How you figure?
Bro,
You must not have been in too many fights.
I've been in plenty of fights, and I got my ass whooped, and I whooped some ass. But let me say this, bro.
And you,
you
ain't never came across a dude that wrestle first?
No.
You capping. You capping.
No,
You
no,
capping, bro.
no,
You capping.
no.
You capping.
No, I've never came across a dude that can't fight that wrestles.
Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna
You
tell
ain't been in like
Bro.
the first fight, then. I'm surprised.
A dude that can't fight, bro. He's usually running
No, he's not.
or
No,
cowering
he's
down.
not.
taking
No, he's not.
punches.
If you got a dude that can't fight, but he ain't the scary type, guess what he's gonna try to do? He's gonna try to
No.
wrestle you to get
No.
on top of you.
No.
And then he probably gonna do one of these figure four things he saw from freaking WWE. Get the neck or get the neck. I'm surprised you ain't been in a lot of fights, bro. You ain't been in a lot of fights. I'm finding this out about you, bro.
Let me ask you this question: what guy you know?
I've been in fights with a lot of dudes that did the same thing. Especially if you lose in a fight, your first instinct is to start to get on top.
Okay.
And what you got to do, you got to pull out one of these wrestling moves.
Okay, so say that again. It's especially if you what?
Especially if you lose in a fight.
Yesterday we watched that video. At what part was Cam Newton losing the fight?
At what part did you see him winning? Exactly.
The whole
Exactly. No. He told you the same question.
No,
You wasn't losing, but did you see him winning?
Yes.
He was winning. It's
Bruh.
a jumping. You're not winning the jumping. You're not winning the jumping.
If you get surprised from behind, right, and they didn't knock you down or they didn't stump a mud hole in you and you held your own,
They
are
sucked
winning.
at their job.
No.
That mean you won the fight. And they sucked at their job.
Are you kidding me? You said who when he was
That
winning.
speaks more on them than it does for you.
But when they jumped him and they didn't get him on the ground, he was winning, bro.
That does not mean all that. No, it don't. It means that they suck at jumping and they don't know how to jump a 6'6" dude.
Again, that's winning.
Oh my God. Okay, bro.
You got
it.
You got 2 or 3 dudes around you.
You got it.
2 or 3 dudes around you coming at you, right? You don't touch the ground nowhere near it. Your hat stays on the whole time. Tell security is there. Tell security.
And stay on that whole time.
And you're going to say he didn't win? Come on, bro.
I'll take it more as they ill.
Come on, bro.
But
Because of him.
no,
Because
bro.
of him.
Because they suck.
Wow.
I can't take down one dude. All right, bro. You got it.
Bro, that's because he that dude.
Again, you talking.
If 2 dudes would have came up behind you and me, bro, and hit us in the back of the head, right? We've been on the ground or been falling forward.
Bro, especially if you know what you're doing.
Bro, Cam Newton was walking. They jumped up behind him. It's like they hit a damn brick wall. Come on now. Come on. That's winning.
That's it, man.
Bro, that's winning. Cam Newton walked, bro. You ran
That's
into
nature.
Bro,
That's nature.
no,
That's
that's
not winning.
Cam. No, that's Cam Newton.
That's nature, bro.
Bro, that's Cam Newton.
But
You
it's built different.
You ran up on that man thinking he was a sucker, and you messed around and hit that solid boy. And bro, and like I said, he could have easily hurt somebody yesterday if he wanted. He could have easily. You know what I'm saying? When you slang a dude, bro. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, since you saying that he can't fight,
I don't know if he can.
that's
I'm not gonna say.
hold on, that's what you're implying, though.
I'm blind. I know a lot of football dudes that can fight.
So
And I'm not finna say because he just the dude that he can. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so with that being said, from the way you're saying it, okay, we're gonna talk about from elementary school to high school, we fighting, right?
Okay.
When you slang a mother, right? What's your next instinct to do?
I'm finna drill this.
Thank you.
I'm finna drill this ninja.
Right.
Because you want to
Thank you. And what did Cam do?
he got held back by two other dudes that was jumping him.
Exactly. Hold on. Oh my God. Look at Cam Axon, but he slung the dude and he stayed back. He was.
I'm gonna look back over this.
You gotta look at.
I'm gonna look back over this. But you is really talking this.
But because he wasn't trying to get that old boy.
Man, he held back. He got two other dudes together accompanied.
Okay,
he got to send them to smash that too.
I've done security with guys that was Navy SEALs. I've done security with guys that was listen, hold on. That was in martial arts. Let me tell you something about a strong ass dude. You can't hold them suckers back, bro. Okay, if Cam Newton slung that dude, hold on. The way he slung that dude, bro, he could have slung the hell out of security and got at that boy if he wanted to. Cam Newton could have broken loose, bro, because like that, he's an evasive guy. If he wanted to break loose for security and get at them cats, bro, he could have yesterday. He did not try to.
I don't know.
Wow, bro, stop it, bro.
You're not going to speak it up like how you is,
bro. Bro, I ain't got the video shows this man.
The video shows he was jumping that suck. That's what the video shows. Okay. I'm gonna look back over it to see all this extra ish that you putting in this, all this extra perspective you putting in this. This is not. But the video seems like a bad jumping against a 6'6" NFL player.
That could have hurt somebody, and he didn't hurt anybody. He didn't hurt nobody, bro. Bro, okay, the dude he didn't hurt nobody. He hurt in the headlock, bro. You said you've been in fights before, and you're in the headlock by a dude that played football as a quarterback. Okay, hold on.
Guess what? That dude, if he don't know how to fight, guess what that dude is doing? Holding you.
Yeah, but
holding you.
And guess what Cam was doing? He was still moving with that dude holding him. Moving.
Because he's bigger than all of them.
Yeah.
Again. And he was just holding him.
Bro,
if you've been in enough fights with dudes that will pull out the headlock, you know what they're gonna do after they got you in the headlock? They're gonna bust your chin. They're gonna get you on your knee.
Bro, exactly. And Cam did none of that.
I don't know if that was his instinct to do. And I'm not gonna speed it up like it was.
Bro, Cam knew to do that. Bro, when he was free and had that dude in the head, like he could have threw dogs on old boy easily. Bro, that's a natural instinct. It's two instances that I done brought up.
He got two other dudes behind him. But that might not be the first instinct to do. It might be to hold one of these dudes down while I got the other two behind me.
Boy, you need to stop that, bro.
It was 3 or 4.
The natural, okay. And this is a survival instincts when is this right here when you're fighting. And I've been in a lot of fights. And one thing I've always
apparently not enough to know that you can get into a fight with a dude that don't know how to fight. To get in a fight with a dude that don't have no hands but ain't scared to fight you. That's not just because you don't know how to fight don't mean you scared to get on him. That does not mean that.
Listen to what you're saying, bro.
Joe, this ain't crazy.
Yes, it's crazy.
No, it's not. If you got a dude that ain't scared of nobody, but he does not know how to fight, he's going to pull out wrestling moves. He's going to start holding or trying to grapple or get on top of you in the best way he can because he know he ain't got no hands. Yes, that's a fact.
That's not a fact, though.
That is definitely a fact.
That's
definitely a fact.
That is, bro. What you just said.
That's definitely a fact.
Makes no. Okay.
How does it not make sense?
Because
how does it not make sense from a non-fighter's point of view?
Okay, a dude that can't throw hands, right?
Exactly.
He's gonna wrestle you.
Exactly.
Okay, so that was Cam Newton's position from what you're saying.
Cam Newton's position was that he was in a jumping.
Okay, he was jumping, but what was he doing? I want to hear from you. You said
grappling and throwing these boys.
Okay, so
but he got 4 other dudes. He got a company.
So he was defending himself in wrestler's mentality, correct? Because he can't throw hands, and you may not be able to throw hands.
Hold on, and that's the part you keep confusing. I don't know if he got.
Okay, but you said I can't fight,
but I don't know. I'm not going to speak on him like he was just trying to protect everybody's well-being. No. I think if he could have hurt these boys, he could have hurt them.
That's what I'm saying.
That was not the first instinct, so I'm not going to then speak him up like he was trying to protect people. He might not have that instinct.
So what was he?
Those hands might not be the first thing he think about when he's in a confrontation like a jumping.
Okay, so you don't throw
taking out because it's some I have to accommodate or account for about more than one person. Right. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to move them, make as much space as possible, either to withdraw or to take out one. That's one mindset from a person going from a jumping. I've been jumped before. You either do that or you take out whoever is the closest by you, and you make an example.
What you do,
and you make an example out of that one person.
The person he had in the headlock.
That's what he jumping.
And that's what they did to him yesterday.
No, if that's the example, bro,
Because that's what I
if that's the example, then no, he's not fighting. He's not fighting. He's grappling.
Thank you for making grappling. Because that's what I was going to. The guy that he had is going by what you said. He got the one guy. And
His example was to then do what,
bro?
Hold him, wrestling move. Exactly. So you're making my point indirectly.
No.
You're making my point indirectly.
No. Because you got that dude, bro. In every fight I've been in, if you know you're gonna lose, you're gonna kick one person ass.
Exactly.
And he did not do that
at all.
And that's what I'm saying.
But if you're saying that his example was the dude that was in the headlock, then you made my point. He wasn't touching.
Bruh, he
was wrestling moves.
No.
He was WWE. He was the next Rocky.
The dude he had in the headlock, bro, he could have hurt that dude badly.
I don't smell what you cooking, bro.
Because
it smell like BS.
Because you try. If you say he's doing a wrestling move, I got this guy here. I'm thinking like everybody, bro. He could have been hitting this guy, and like I said, strong as that dude is, bro, he could have choked that guy out. Okay,
it don't take that much force to choke somebody out.
Bro,
if you get him right. If you get him right, it don't take that much force.
Thank you, and he didn't.
But we speaking on him like he could, and I don't think he could. I don't think he could. I think his first instinct was to make space and then hold somebody. I didn't see him touch. I'm not speaking on him like that. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know if he got that in him.
I don't know what school you was fighting at, bro. But wow. Okay, got you.
I don't know what school is on. Hey, I didn't know the military fought like that. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. I thought they used hands. And if you couldn't use hands, you know what you did do? You wrestle.
No. What we do, bro, honestly, in the military, it's a little different.
Yeah, y'all crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what we do in the military, bro. We don't look for the fight, we look for the kill shot, okay?
So y'all ain't built like
no.
Y'all ain't built like that. I know a few of y'all that's crazy, so I ain't even gonna say that. Let me say, y'all ain't built like that, bro.
What
is you know that?
No, what I'm saying is, when we doing hand-to-hand comeback, bro, the first thing is to disable or kill the person in front of you. Okay, that's the first thing. So what you're doing is you're either trying to disable them or you're trying to terminate them. So the first thing you're taught, bro, is where the vulnerable spots are. You know, like if you get somebody here, right? You need somebody right here. This right here for me, this has always been my go-to. If I hit you, if I break your trigger, you're done. If I hit you right here, bro, that's a wrap for you. Or you kick them in the side of their knee, right? Or you sometimes you just stumble on their feet, but you got to know the different moves. You get them, you get their attention somewhere else, and you got to counter move to take them down, right? That's the first thing that we're taught at the end of the day. You're going to break something or you're going to sting them somewhere. That's the first thing you're taught, bro. Me, I'm trying to break whatever I can, and then whatever I broke, I'm trying to take it off of you. That's me, right? But like I said, when I look at Cam Newton, what he did yesterday, bro, that's a lot of that shit. That was a lot of restraint. I don't care what you say, that's a lot of restraint.
Okay.
That's a lot of restraint.
Keep talking this crap up. Hey, Cam, no, make sure this don't happen again. Make sure this don't count again, bro.
Huh?
I'm talking to Cam. Go ahead, talk to Walker Woman. Cam, make sure this don't happen again, bro.
No, I don't think about Mr. Cam after this.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Hey, the man need to go around with him in a headlock. And if I send you this here, bro, that mean no.
Oh, is that the mess for this year?
Because, bro, if you get jumped and you still got your hat on, bro, by 2 or 3 dudes, and you walk away, you still got your hat on, you still cleaning up right, and you smiling at the end of it, bro. Come on, bro. Because Cam Newton, like, bro, do y'all not know who you just walked up on? You look at that dude's face. He said a few words, but he's kind of smiling like, bro, really, that's all y'all had. That's what y'all just did. Man, y'all going to become more correct than that. Cam Newton.
I didn't see all that in the video. I just saw them jumping on him. Terribly.
Well, I'm gonna say
trash.
Okay. However y'all want to look at Cam Newton, I'm gonna give Cam Newton his props from Joe Lockett. Nephew, you feel how you want to feel about it. I think Cam Newton did a very good job of restraining himself, knowing his position, knowing what he was about, and he may come out and say something different later. But for what I saw, that's what I'm going to take from the videos and the different angles that I was sent, and then I went and did a little research and saw myself. So what I saw was, I think Cam Newton handled his business, But I do say this for Cam Newton. A lot of people in our own community, we denigrate our, I'm going to say, people who made it, right? If you don't like the team, if you don't like, how they're doing things or something they said, right? This man, over all the years, he don't have to do this. He's a multi-millionaire. He's very successful. He don't need to play football anymore. He need to do anything. But Cam Newton has always been about giving back to the community, trying to help other people in his way. His fashion, you may not like. The way he talked about certain things, you may not like. The way he handled his personal life, you may not like. One thing you can't never say about Cam Newton, bro, he has never disrespected anybody on purpose. He's never spoke really ill about anybody. He just was Cam Newton, right? That's who he was. And whatever the situation was yesterday, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt until I hear more. But from what I saw yesterday,
if they smart, they won't release that. No.
And like I said, I don't know, but I'm, whatever the situation, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because his past track records, his past says that he's a decent, good dude that loves to play football, got his own style, his own tenacity about how he goes about life, right? And I ain't judged none of that. But what I saw him seen him do over the years, even when he was at Auburn University, bro, he's always giving back to the community. He's always done things, for these kids. And for us as a community, and I'm going to speak to us, right, as Black people. And if those was parents or those was teenage kids jumping Cam Newton at that camp, we need to check ourselves. Like I said, I don't know what the altercation was. I don't know what was said. But whatever that was, this man is giving his time. This man has direct connections, right, to get your kid to the next level, right? But whatever that situation was, that did not have to be handled in that shape, form, or fashion for us putting our hands on people that are there to actually help us. You can disagree with them. You may not like how your child was treated or what was said about your child, or they didn't make the right phone call for your child or whatever. Those things happen. But we cannot continue to tear down the people that we have eyes and hands on that's in front of you that has either some type of knowledge to get your kid to the next level or can make a phone call and get your kid to the next level. We cannot continue as a community to tear those people down, right, and put it out there on social media like we done something. I hate what I saw yesterday, bro. I really hate what I saw. And if I'm Cam Newton, right, I'll pull out, man. Because sometimes, right, in our community, bro, we are our own worst enemy. And I'm going to say this. Sometimes we were our own worst enemy. And I don't give a damn how people feel about that, man. But we can't continue to do this, man. When I look at what we are doing, and sometimes I see how you think your child is all of that. Your child ain't making no money yet. Your child is in this man's camp. You ain't making no money. Right? And just because you think your kid's going to be at the next level and Cam may not be doing what you need him to do, like I said, I don't know what the situation was. But whatever that situation was right there, bro, I have been around and you have been around people, right, that can pick up the phone and talk to somebody live in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Or live in the NBA right now and say, hey, can you get such and such? Hey, man, they coming down and, look out for them. Yeah. We know people right now that can do that right now to this day. You know how special that is? That's Cam Newton. That's Cam Newton being back in Atlanta, putting on the camp. He's showing up, not sitting around. He's there. He can look at your kid if he's a quarterback or a running back or whatever and say, hey, you need to tighten this up here, or hey, you need to start eating this here, or you need to start. Those little small things can get your kid to where he needs to be. He may not do exactly what you need him to do, but the opportunity to be there, to pimp that platform for your kid, parents, it means a lot. And for you as a parent or a child, whatever y'all decide to do, and jump Cam Newton at that camp, that shows us how some of us appreciate the people that comes back and give time. And this is why I would say you got to be very careful these days, man, about how you want to give back.
I mean, they killed Nipsey Hussle in his hood.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, we always talk about when y'all gonna come back. Y'all on the next level. Y'all ain't doing nothing for us. Why the hell would you want to come back and do something like that, bro? And now this man is out of the NFL. He's doing something nice, and now he all over TMZ, and we're talking about him. See, ain't nobody talking about what happened and what was being done. Everybody had a damn camera phone. Where was the people out there? People should have been out there trying to get those guys off of Cam Newton, not just security.
I mean, it was.
No, bro. I think if you see a lot of people, bro, you see people with cell phones.
Yeah, you seen it was folks up there.
It was very few. Very few. When I'm around certain people and celebrities or whatever, my friends, bro, I'm in protection mode. I'm in protection mode with my friends because I know at every corner, if I'm with them, bro, that there's somebody looking. If I'm out with my friends and they on that level, I'm watching for cameras. I'm watching for people that's making certain movements, trying to come up and take pictures. And I'm not their security, but I'm their friend because that's what I do.
But that's what I was going to say. You their friend.
But what I'm saying is, bro, we got to protect our people when they're out there doing the right thing. Nobody, security screwed the hell up. They need to fire all them suckers. They need to be gone. But in our community, bro, nobody should have been able to get to Cam Newton at his own camp. Period. That shouldn't have happened.
What?
Because security or the people, it's hard if we want to make it hard. I'm not going to back down this. It's hard if we want to make it hard. But this man is a multi-millionaire at the next level. Went to the Super Bowl, all that stuff that man has done, bro. There is no way in the hell that we should have allowed as a community for a few bad apples to get to that guy that's trying to help a bunch of other kids. That's going to make it bad for a bunch of other kids. I don't care about people getting mad at that, but I'm being very honest. We as a community got to do a better damn job to make sure we be protecting those who are trying to do something who don't have to do any of this stuff. Not one iota do they have to do. They're doing it because of the kindness of their heart and they want to help us get to the next level. But we let a few bad apples. And that's our ass security spoiled the thing, and now people are looking at this stuff like, see, there they go again. That's a problem in our community, bro. And we need to do a better damn job. Me and everybody included. We gotta protect our own, bro. Or people gonna stop messing. There is no need for you to make it and come back if you're gonna kill us. If you're gonna go there and pick fight with us. If you're gonna go out there and get us on social media and make us look bad. Why would I come back and risk my life and my family for y'all? For what? I'm getting sick and tired of seeing this crap, bro. Cam Newton should have never been in this situation. He did that at the count of his hit hard for the community. And you got somebody want to jump in for whatever the hell the reason is. It can't be about no damn money. It can't be because he owed you something. Come on, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone, bro.
Man, yeah, okay. That's really what I'm thinking. Okie dokie.
Toki Doki said, "Who's Cam Newton?" Cam Newton is a famous football player that played quarterback Ohio in the NFL. He's out of Auburn, Alabama. Played college football with the Auburn Tigers. Led them to a championship.
He's out of somewhere in Florida.
He's out of Florida. I'm saying he played with the Auburn.
Yeah,
Tigers.
he played with.
Yeah, he played with the Auburn Tigers. Quarterback, superstar. Won championship for Auburn, went to the NFL, went to South Carolina, went to the Super Bowl, but did not win, right? After that, he had a really good career. At the end, things started to go a little bit bad for him, but he was a bad boy. He broke a lot of records, very exciting when he was playing football with the Panthers. Did a lot of great things in the NFL, man. It made a decent amount of money, but they may not like how he acted with the media when he lost. He was a sore loser, but he always played his game. He did what he had to go do, and he's always been a good dude off the court, off the field. You never heard anything about Cam Newton getting in trouble. Well, that's what people deemed him as. I think it was just the way he was, right? Like I said, I'm not the Cam Newton fan, but I'm going to stick up for a brother when I see. I'm stick up for anybody when I see that they're doing the right thing. Cam Newton doesn't have a track record of being a troublemaker. You know what I'm saying? He's not being a hothead, right? That was not Cam. Cam was a hard worker. He handled his business. He was professional and always has been professional. Spoke his mind, and if he didn't deem something he thought was going to get him in trouble, he didn't say anything. He'll put a towel over his head and just be quiet. I've never seen Cam react to somebody where he wanted to hurt somebody or make somebody feel small, or I'm Cam Newton, you can't talk to me. I never got that from him. So what I saw yesterday, and I've seen people do this to Cam a couple of times before, they just by talking, right, at some of these camps and stuff, right, where they, coming at him talking about he ain't this, he's being traded, he's trash and all that stuff. And like I said, that's fine.
Try to do it with Marshawn Lynch.
But you see what I'm saying? But we trash our heroes in our thing if we don't like them because we think it's cool. And I'm gonna say this, bro. I really don't think people, if Tom Brady went back and did a football camp, that you're gonna get people want to jump on Tom Brady.
Tom Brady not doing stuff for trailer park white kids that want to play football.
But
So no, of course it would.
okay, so what about Peyton Manning and his
Peyton
brother?
Manning's
They
not
do.
going to do trailer park stuff for
Bro,
just
they do.
specific white park.
Bro,
No,
I'm going.
no, they do camps. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You said trailer park, so
Yes.
so
So he's not going for whatever you want to deem the hood for Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, or whoever it is, white quarterback.
yesterday was not the hood. That's a camp.
No. Because he does this for any school that's going to, for one, have good prospects, and two, offers.
Thank you. And
those are not always in the best. He did it at Parker when I was playing. Parker is right next door to the projects.
Yes.
So it ain't always the best spot, and they're coming from everywhere,
and
just at the certain schools.
Okay, and when these other people are going to do their stuff, bro, all those kids that are playing, everybody come from the elite family.
No, they not. But you know what they're not doing?
They're not doing what we're doing.
That's not aimed to that demographic. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, you can make it the race thing, and I'm not going to argue the race thing because
I'm not arguing the race thing.
No, that's what you're making it.
No,
it's a race thing.
No, it's not a race
because
thing.
we only do this to our people. No, white folks don't do it to theirs.
But what I'm saying is, we need to do a better job in our community when we're doing these type things, right? Because these are opportunities that we don't get often. Those people weren't coming to the school when I was in school.
No, they wasn't. But then there wasn't also a place to do that. All of the ones that were them guys, guess what they wasn't trying to do back then? That. So they were not trying to do what Cam and Marshawn Lynch and other prominent faces in sports were doing back in your time when you was in school. Mm-hmm. You know what they was doing? They was actually probably trying to get to the bag in the way they could. Yeah. This is not new, but it's fairly recent. It's new. Yeah. In the last decade, yes. Yeah, and so last two. Yeah. But still, a lot of these other not artists, but a lot of these other athletes are doing. Shoot, what's the name trying to have one? The dude we know, Trent Richardson. Yeah, he had one that's going off every so often. Yeah, but think of stuff like a Nick Saban when he was coaching for Bama. Every summer he had one of those. Mm-hmm. But you know what he did? He made it for certain ages, and they were in a system where he regulated who came through. Mm-hmm. I don't think if for certain camps, you had to have a recommendation. Yeah, it had to be that something was established beforehand. For sure. This one is for at least if he's still doing it like how I was when I went to his camp. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I could be wrong because he might have switched up his stuff. Yeah. But if Cam is still doing it like how he did when I was in camp. Mm-hmm. He opened this up to anybody that was playing on a football team. And that's going to invite some of everybody. And it shouldn't. And it shouldn't. But it shouldn't. If he's funding this mostly by himself, he doesn't have the luxury all the time to just section stuff up. But most folks would say Knicks was powered by the school. And we know how it is. But Cam Newton is at a level, right? That if he only wanted to do it for a certain criteria of kids, he could. He chose not maybe. Not maybe. Because Cam, hold on now. What he do? Cam don't have to be in city schools. Cam, no. But he don't just section off. No, but what I'm saying is if Cam wanted to do that, if he wanted to do that, he could say, I don't want to do city schools. I don't know that. I don't know that. He's been doing it for nothing because he chose to, because he understands that that's where you catch him at. Okay, I can easily go over here to the schools in the suburb where the kids are really good and they got an opportunity. I'm going back to here because these kids in the city don't get these type of opportunities. Don't get to get to people like me. So this is where I'm going. That's intentional. That's intentional. Cam Newton, I don't know if there's okay. Hold on. If anybody knows the process, he does. Come on now. If anybody knows how to get to the top and what schools you need to be going to and people who get overlooked, he does. Now you can't take that from him. Cool, but depending on whatever it is, yeah, city schools might allow you to do and use your likeness however you want. when you're in the cities or you doing it mostly for some county or charters. But when you're going to, let's say if he was going off and he was just doing it for a Mountain Brook or shoot, maybe a Hoover, but definitely Mountain Brook, guess what they finna do? They finna regulate all of this crap.
But guess what?
They finna make sure that you can't do it
exactly
in the vision that you see it.
Exactly.
But he might see it better for a vision with a more inner city.
Nephew, come on, man. If Cam knew,
I'm not speaking on it like I know,
but what I'm telling you is, bro, and I want to do this. We can bring Trent on and we can have him come on to the show. But I'm going to go out here and I'm going to jump on him and say, if Cam Newton went to any high school, right, I don't think they're going to dictate to him what he can and cannot do, right, when it comes to teaching them football, right, and because you're getting Cam Newton, the NFL coming to your school, right, so again. If Cam Newton wanted to go to certain places, he can. If he chooses to go to these city schools, because again, those are the people who don't get the opportunities that those other schools get.
You say that, but even in Birmingham City, they had a dude that came. He won like 2 Super Bowls. He playing with the Bills right now.
Okay.
He super duper. Okay. And he's a prominent football figure. Okay. He graduated over there in Huffman. Mm-hmm. It was only a limited amount of stuff he could even do for what his alma mater was. Mm-hmm. And he had to go by whatever rules Birmingham City put on him. Yeah, he was still able to do what he wanted. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't know if that could have been more. I don't know if that was still hindered to a point because he had to pick between the few that was able to even do what he was trying to do for him.
Yeah, because
he had to get prior and that's month in advance type of stuff. It wasn't no pop-up. So I'm saying I don't know for sure.
When I was doing, I forgot the guy's name. I've dealt with a couple of NFL players that came to my show and advertised that they was going to different schools. Man, I can't think of the names right now. But there's a couple of them, bro. There are rules and regs that they have to follow, and a lot of times they don't go to the high school. They go to a college and invite the kids from the high school to actually come out, right? And give them invitations. And certain kids get invitations from the high school to come out to the college campus to actually, you know what I'm saying, to be doing that mentoring thing. They usually don't go to the high schools and do it. And if Cam was going to the high schools and doing it, that's on Cam. Cam chose to do that. That's Cam's heart. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's how it started.
Well, again, ain't too many people doing it because, like I said, most people, bro, they go to the college and they pick certain kids out of, let's talk about it. They pick the best kids out of the city school to come to this program. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, they pick the best kids out of the school, right, to come to these things. So if Cam was doing what you said and going to Parker, that was all Cam. That's what Cam chose to do because he knew that if he did it the other way, he knew that system too. So that's why I say you got to give kudos to Cam for what he's doing, because if he went to Parker High School and he took it to Parker High School, he chose to do that because he knows that the other kids would have never got a chance. The kids that always get the shine, is only going to get the shine. They get on that bus, they going over to Lawson State or Alabama to get on the bus to go meet Cam, right? Or Auburn.
But Joe, it wasn't just for Parker. It wasn't just for their high school. Okay. Like I said, I was at Huffman at the time. Most of all the city schools was there, and then you had some county schools that was there.
Right.
Like it was a big event, and he opens the door up for any school that's willing to bring their kids.
And kudos to him for that.
And how Cam does stuff, and this is why, you go on your as a people rant, which I'm never gonna argue, you know that.
Yeah.
But for how people move, I don't think that was always. I don't think the people, as far as a race or whatever, is always in the forefront. Because how Cam moves in a way where he's very personal with every kid he can be.
Yes.
Cam moves in a way where if he can give it and they willing to listen, he'll bring. Like I remember when we was doing a simple 7-on-7. I was on defense, it was DBs or whatever it is. Cam saw what was going on, stopped the 7-on-7, brought a few of the quarterbacks because he didn't like how they was throwing the ball.
Right.
So he said, bring every quarterback from every school, every starting one, and bring the second string.
Okay.
And he brought them over, he held them around them, and he was going through the motions, showing them how to bomb, how to throw a more accurate pass for the college level. You feel me? Like he's one of those cats that will get interpersonal. And so when I see an interaction like this, I don't see it so much of the people more as it is maybe it's a parent that's a little bit too on edge or thinks too highly of his.
Yeah, and that's what I say. But I mean, but see, you
because he giving straight critique.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A man of his caliber do not have to do that. I've been to camps when it's been all about just the name recognition, do a couple of run throughs.
Yeah, they sitting down and they watching.
And do a couple of drills, say a couple of things, and that's it. When you just said what you said, that's what I've been saying about Cam this whole time. That's what I said, Cam, that dude. He cares. He really wants. And Cam don't care about the color. I was going up on our community for the lady getting attacked. But Cam himself, he's doing it for kids. Period. Cam loves football. Cam loves kids. He's been doing this for years. And I'm just saying, man, when you got a guy that wants to do that, number one, we got to protect him. Number two, we gotta keep these doors open, man, because when cats like that don't feel protected or they don't feel wanted or needed, when you see them at certain places, now y'all saying, oh, they got too big and I want to fool with us. No, when they come to y'all act an ass, y'all make an example of them, y'all put them out there on social media, put these people at risk, and that's why nobody want to do stuff in the hood. That's why nobody want to come back to us, right? We have to work better in the hood. I understand the hood. The trailer parks, whatever. But we got to do better. If we want the hood to be better, the hood got to start acting a damn little bit better so we can get more and get y'all out of the hood. Because if y'all keep acting hood, the people that got it to get you out of there, they're not coming to you anymore. Look at your neighborhoods. Everything that you had, you done closed down. Everything that was out there is leaving. Why? Because you're either tearing it up, robbing it, or whatever the case may be in the hood, in the trailer parks, wherever you live at, right? We have to do better. If you want to get out the hood, at some point, but at some point, parents, we got to hold our kids accountable. Number two, kids, you got to start thinking more of, I want to do better, right? I don't want to take from my hood because once they take.
I don't know if I'm going to put that on the kids, though. I don't know if that was a kid that was fighting with them, but that was not like parents.
Whatever the case may be, and when things are going bad from the hood, because I'm from the hood, you from the hood, right? And that was a time when I grew up, bro, where we protected certain things. The corner store never closed down. The Zara, the bargain town in my neighborhood never closed down. That's where my parents shopped at, and it stayed good. It may have got robbed every blue moon, but that was never to the point where we are now today. Everything in these hoods or in the trailer parks, wherever you live at, right? Because of the mentality that we have of this generation in all communities right now, we tear down our own communities and we have to go shop in other neighborhoods because we tore down everything in our neighborhoods. What I'm saying to all races, we got to raise our mentality. And that is not a black or a white thing or Asian thing or whatever, or Latino. We have to do better. Nobody's gonna want to come help our ass or help your ass if you continue to tear them down, try to get your 5 minutes of fame or steal from them while they're there. They're not going to continue to come to you. So what I'm saying is everybody, right? We got to do better. Parents, you got to parent your kids. Parents, you got to do better because if that was parents jumping on Cam Newton, what example did you set?
Somebody critique you.
You see what I'm saying? What are you saying? If Cam Newton said something and it would hurt your feelings about your kid and you said your kid is trash or whatever was said, I don't know what was transpired.
Cam wouldn't call no kid trash. He'll just probably give it blunt, and he'll be like, yo, you are not ready.
Right.
Because he said a few points when I was there.
But bro, that's what you need to hear, right? That's what you need to get better, right? You got to want to get better. And if you can't take instructions from Cam Newton, you can't take instructions from nobody. You can't take instructions from a guy that went to the Super Bowl, bro, and won championships. You can't take instructions from anybody because he played at the highest of levels.
I think this one was so big because this was either the year before or the year after he went.
Yeah.
The year I'm talking about anyway.
But,
I think
but think about how many guys, bro, and I'm going to move on from this, but think about how many guys in their prime is actually trying to come back and help. Not too many. Most people are living their lives in the off season, doing what they got to go do with their families and kids and traveling and having fun. Bro, Cam Newton wasn't that cat. he was always that I know of one of those cats that made time to make sure that he wanted the next generation to have a better lane to get into the NFL or to even get to college. So I'm gonna give kudos to Cam, bro. Great restraint from what I've seen from you. Until I hear different, Cam, you did a good job. And I'm gonna say this to Cam Newton, anybody in this camp. Hey, man, think long and hard about continue to do those camps. Real talk. Or if you're gonna do them, you may want to hold them in a different place because I don't want to see Cam get hurt, and that could have went way worse yesterday for Cam Newton and everybody else involved. Right? That could have went from that situation to them somebody going to their car, right, and coming back. So whatever our mentality is in 2024, I don't understand it. It has breeded something that I think is uncontrollable in our youth and our parents right now and adults. And I'm just saying for anybody out there, right? We have to be very careful on how we give back and how we dictate our charity these days. It's sad to say, but that is the honest God truth. We got to be very careful on how we dictate and where we dictate and who we dictate our charity to these days, because you trying to be nice, you trying to do something really good from the bottom of your heart, you can wind up in a lot of trouble or not being here because of that. So just be careful, Cam Newton. So yeah, love you, big dog. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And from me, and nephew, I know he may get a little, critiques, but we love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
I mess with you, Cam. I like you. I didn't like him. You was arguing. You was the ops. You know what I mean? But all right, guys. I watched WWE too, Cam.
I'm gonna see that. I'm see can I get Cam on the show. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to can I get Cam on the show.
I like WWE too. The Rocket Stone Cold was my favorite one.
I want Cam to say something. I want this interview and see who had his back. If Cam was saying, you didn't keep it funky. You didn't keep it funky. You didn't keep it funky. You went with Cam, bro. All right, guys. It's 1 minute up. It's 1 minute up now. You guys like into your favorite eating ride. It was some other fights. Like whatever happens again.
Busta Rhymes got in a fight.
I saw that.
In Trump.
Trump got into a fight.
He won his.
What fight?
Political.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
he only see black.
I am not doing this with you today.
Oh my God!
Hey, we have 14,000 right now. I appreciate it. Thanks, Chris.
Supposed to get up on the mic and say some BS,
bro. I'm not gonna make this a political show, but this is why I got out of politics because of that dumb S that he said, bro. I saw it and I just kept it moving, bro, because that type of if anybody else would have said that, bro,
they be canceled.
They'd be out of the race.
He's right out.
You know what I'm saying? But we allow that to be because it's him, and that's why I say I think all this is BS because that is the best thing running, the best entertainment that's running right now in politics, and so they allow this crap to go on, and nobody counsels this guy, right? Because what he said, bro, was very demeaning, very. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it no other way. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it no other way. Some of the stuff he just said as of late, as a black man, and I'm sitting there, I'm concerned. I'm like, bro, really? That's what you're saying? But again, I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to do this Trump stuff, but y'all do y'all research and y'all vote.
All
right, let's go.
Lastly, with news, now that we move from the fight topic, I usually don't like to go serious, but this is bad.
What's that?
Did you see the Wendy Williams documentary? It's ways you can take it because
it's only one way you can take it. Everybody need their ass whooped. Everybody in Wendy Williams' family, camp, Lifetime, anybody dealing with that documentary, bro, need their ass whooped. They need to be taken out.
Y'all literally sitting here and exploiting her while she deteriorated.
Listen,
that's disgusting.
That from her son to cousins, mama, bro, everybody's money hungry. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That I couldn't even watch it, bro. I stopped watching because I'm like, man, this is a travesty happening in front of us, and they're actually putting this woman on TV. Love alike Wendy Williams. She do not deserve this. She don't have a wig on, bro. They got this woman talking crazy. They got her drinking on this thing, bro.
And you know she dealing with whatever it is.
No, bro, you can't do
To
that.
play the other side. A
Ain't
lot,
no
of
side.
folks would say that she was overdue for this.
No.
A lot of folks say this is karma.
It's
A lot of folks say
from
this
people who
is
don't
you reap
like
what
her.
you sow.
Yeah.
I mean, from other folks' point of view or POV, they say she ruined a lot of different households, a lot of different lives on her rank up. And now wants the Roosters finna. Now it's kind of like, oh, okay, bet this is what you get. And
Okay.
if you're looking at it from that point of view, for me, I can only speak for me. I'm a little split.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm one of the ones that have the receipts of when she messed up stuff for me, and it went really, really bad, because a lot of stuff went really, really bad, I can't say I don't understand that point of view, even though it's messed up as much as you want to say it is, and I'm not justifying it. But if something didn't happen to me and now I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh, look at God. A lot of folks would take the same approach if that was what happened to you, and now you're seeing the Roosters roosting years later. I just don't like it because of how it looks, and I'm sure a lot of folks don't like it because of how it looks. This looks nasty. It looks really, really nasty. Like, I don't like playing with the older crowd when they old. You know how I am as far as with the seniors,
right,
and with babies.
Right.
As far as the teenagers on up, it's not for y'all. Right. But for the babies, they're too naive to really, really know. And for the seniors, they did their time and they paid their dues. And to see somebody literally deteriorate, she don't even look healthy enough to be around makeup or other stuff. And yet y'all prancing her up for chauvinism. I think that's what I said that right. Either way, y'all pressing her up to post her up for content, and that's nasty. She half the time when I was watching it, I'm like, she don't even know where she at.
Yeah.
She don't even know where she's at.
Right.
And you can see her snap back like this is a show all over again. And I'm like, yo, that's disturbing, bro. And then you have them comment about this. You can even look at the daddy. I think they posted that on social media. Bro, as the daddy, to see my daughter deteriorate in front of me and y'all making content over this, it's going, if it wasn't for him being old and stuff, I'm pretty sure he'd have been fighting. But he don't even look like he got say-so in none of this.
Bro,
like, I'm exploiting her.
I am not. Me and my parents, we don't talk, right? I don't fool with my parents, they don't fool with me. But bro, I would never sign on to anything that would denigrate their legacy or whatever they built. I wouldn't be a part of it.
And that's huge. If you know. But that's huge sharing it from you, because I'm like, I would have thought it'd been up for them.
No, bro. My relationship with my parents is the way it is. There is a sense of still, bro. Whatever happened. But bro, nobody deserves what that family, what the TV is doing. There is nobody that's stopping this stuff, bro. Not one person that's saying we're not doing this. And your son is the executive producer on the damn show that's showing the world that your mother is in this condition. Bruh, like, man, if that was my brother, I'd beat his ass. Bruh, real talk. I will beat my brother's ass if that was my brother. There is no way in the hell that I would sign on to something. Even if my mama and dad, I don't talk, she done dogged me out, wasn't around me for years, bruh. There's no way in the hell I want my mama to be on TV doing what the way they are portraying her to be out there. And I would not be to see everybody in her family got a word to say. Like, I don't know what the hell they told them. I don't know when they shot this, right? I don't know how they told them it's gonna be portrayed, because those are things that happen behind the scenes, right? Because I've been going a tangent here, and they was told something different.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't
So,
know the behind the
the
scenes.
editing and how this thing is done and the way it's put together, right?
This look recent.
It could be different than what people were told when they was doing the interview, right? They didn't tell them the other part that they were doing. Like when Dad shot his scene, Dad may not known that, the scenes that we saw that was gonna be put on TV and his daughter gonna be betrayed in that manner. So I don't want to go at the family's back because I know how things work behind the scenes, y'all. But still, what I do want to see is the family coming out and saying, "Hey, I was taken off Lifetime. Hey, this was not what we was told." I don't give anybody right now because the checks are probably rolling in, and I don't know as of yet. But bruh, this series right here, I'm gonna say this: Joe Lockett will not watch any more of this.
Yeah,
I am not.
And it's a series. That's
Bruh.
the crazy part.
Bruh,
It's a series.
I am not watching any more of that trash. You know what I'm saying? I like watching a good documentary, but I don't want to see. And like I said, Wendy Williams, she was what she was. She was the queen of talk. She did her thing. You loved her or you liked her. But that was business. Right. But that was business. That was entertainment, right? And how she hung her business off, that was her. Like I said, that's who she was. But bro, I am not going to participate in one of our own downfall. And we loved her and watched her show over the years, right? And me and you, bro, because of her,
we in this business.
We in this business. Okay, let's just be real about it. Podcasters, black women podcasters, black men. Part of what y'all are able to do and talk about gossip and all that other stuff. She was the one who kept that stuff going throughout the years when it went down. She was the one who got fired from radio stations and did other things and took it to TV so people can still do this stuff. She kept the doors open for this kind of trash talking to do. That was Wendy Williams. Whether y'all like that or not, Wendy Williams kept that going. Guess who took the spot now? Tasha K.
Yeah.
Tasha K would not be here if it wasn't for Wendy Williams. Okay? Let's be real. So for everybody, for people not to come out and want to say, man, this is wrong. I'm using my platform. This is wrong.
Yeah.
You should take this off of TV and take that freaking money back, bro, and let this woman live the rest of her life in peace. She can't do it no more. For whatever reason, whatever issue she's got, if it's health, if it's alcohol, whatever it is, take Wendy Williams off of TV and let this woman live the rest of her life in peace or whatever it is that she deserves that. Wendy Williams, I'm going to say thank you, baby girl, for what you've done. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, you did it your way, right? And I appreciate you for opening up the door for other people to do what they're doing. But again, man, her own family, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a travesty, bro. It's a true travesty. I hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. But I will say this, and then we can leave it.
Yeah.
I know we was getting on her son, but
he trash. He trash.
I didn't watch no more after the first one, and you open up a perspective for me as far as with the family and stuff. You might not know that's how it's going to be painted, or how the view is going to be, because when they get back and edit stuff, a lot of stuff can look a lot out of context,
way out of context. So that's why
I don't know if he, as her son, he may have signed off on this. He executive producing, but that's to an extent for some of these corporations. Because you over Showtime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you come on now.
Showtime. There's no Lifetime.
Lifetime or Showtime. I think one of them did it for the R. Kelly, didn't it? Yeah. They finna try to make stuff out of something.
But bro, if you're executive producing, right? On a lot of my stuff, you're executive producing, right? You know what the final cut and what the story is being told. If you're executive producer, they're not gonna air this without letting you see the full production. You have to okay that. You know what I'm saying? But now you took the money, right? And you still roll with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem that I got. Let me tell people behind the scenes, right? Everybody may not see it. The people in the videos may not see it. The people that you see on screen may not see it. But the people who is executive producers and co-executive producers, right? They get to see the final cut. They get to say, yeah or nay, if this project is going to go forward or not. You get money, you put it down depending on how much money, what you get in on the front end and what you get in on the back end. That's the way these deals work, right? It ain't rocket science, but this deal here, bro, you have to have some kind of feeling towards your mama or be money hungry right now to get the last little bit of money you can get out your mama to put this deal out here. You see what I'm saying? Because maybe there's no money left, but for what you see now, this is the last thing that production, that company, the world can get out of Wendy Williams, and that's what they're doing. And everybody involved in the money grab need to be shameless.
Well, somebody said that's one side, and there's always two.
It's three sides,
and the truth lies in the middle.
Like I said, it's three sides. But what I'm saying is, whatever the side is, Wendy Williams should not be on TV. She do not deserve this at the end of the day. Because if somebody tries to argue and say, well, this is what Wendy Williams said she probably want people to see to help people. And I'm like, bro, in this state of mind,
she ain't even coherent.
You know what I'm saying? You can't take it from this state of mind to where she is now. Now, I would say 4 or 5 years ago, and she got a video saying, no matter where I am, I'm deteriorating, but I want people to see this. I can say that. But now, from what we've seen in the last 5 years and to this day, bro, no. I would not take Wendy Williams' word on anything that she's saying, even on her best day, because she's not in her right mind. Because she seems to be a person that drinks a lot of alcohol excessively, and she suffers with dementia.
But Joe, her diagnosis just came recently, at least for us anyway. So we can only go by the information we get.
Right.
Her diagnosis only came recently.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going back at least 3 years ago, she seemed in her right mind, even though she was going through her health complications, had to go to rehab and all that stuff.
It didn't seem burned.
No, I mean
she didn't seem good then.
I got you. She didn't look healthy, but we've seen folks not look healthy and have to go to rehab, and then, you know what I mean, even to an extent, they wasn't dementia. You feel me? It wasn't dementia, but you could tell it was some illness. With that being said, I'm not going through this.
No, I got something to say, Miss Hanson.
But to Miss Hanson's point, like I said earlier, if you did suffer wrongdoing from her, if you did get the repercussions of whatever it is that she made content for in the worst for you, you're going to look at this and be like, she deserves it. You're going to look at this and be like, my life got put out unnecessarily for content benefit, and in your benefit, okay, cool. Now when the roles are switched, yeah, I want to look at your lifetime.
And that's fair. What I'm saying is the people that's doing it to her. That's what I'm saying. If somebody filmed Wendy Williams, she's like,
we don't know how she is with her family though.
But
we are assuming, bro. She might not have a good relationship with her son.
What I'm saying is, bro, there is nobody right now that I see, even celebrities or friends, right, that is stepping in. Joy, Melva, and Bob, right? Those are my 3 dogs. Right? Those are my sisters and brothers. I don't care how big they get or how big I get, nephew. If I see something, bro, you're going to see me using all my power coming after their family, the corporations, the president of the United States, the country, to help my friends out, my family. You see what I'm saying? There is nothing that's going to stop me from going after to make sure that they're going to be okay, or making sure that I'm paying bills or taking care of them. That's the kind of friend that I am, and I'm quite sure my friends are the same way with me, right? I got people that I'm going to make sure you're good, and I'm going to fight for you and protect you. Whatever the world feels about you, right? I got you. What I'm saying right now is, I don't see anybody doing that for Wendy Williams. And here's the other part. You can say, well, she treated them badly and she did this. But I'm going to say this, and I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going to say I'm 90% sure. Everybody that has hurt, that's allowing this to happen, bro, she has helped them financially in some way, shape, form, or fashion throughout the years.
I don't know.
And they took that money.
I don't know. I look, it looks bad, but I can only go off of the look. That's why I said I'm split with it. Because if it was my family, just like how you would look at it if it was yours. But me and you very different from how a lot of folks, especially if wrongdoing was felt from the other party. We are very different by how other people would take things.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking at it from that mindset of somebody that was wrong done,
like I said,
bro, it's up.
Bro,
and I will want your business out there just as much as you wanted mine.
But this is what me and you talk about all the time, bro. Do I'll not always tell you. Be careful of the MFs you keep around.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because
the religion does say that.
Bro, because like I tell you, I keep my
You just said that this weekend.
Right? Bro, the people that you think that got your back, bro, they will ride with you as long as it's good for them. But when they see something better for you or you're not around to put your stamp on it, bro, they will sail your ass down the river. Like I said, I done seen this up close and personal. I know how this stuff goes, right? So I hear and I understand what everybody's saying you reap what you sow. Got it. Understand it. But there was somebody in Wendy's life that was taking money on her staff that she felt was her friend or was with her. And that person, even if she dogged out her daddy, her mama, her brothers, her cousins, her sons, whatever. What I'm saying is, bro, where is that one or two person that made money?
That's a lot to put on them.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because if they just made money with Wendy, they're not liable for.
You're not liable, You're not liable for it. But what my friends are married, right?
Hold on, that's different though. That's it. If we stay, hold up, Joe. That's different because if
you don't think I fight your mom and dad for you,
no. But you are my friend. We can't correlate friends to people that was probably partners and co-workers. Everybody's exploiting to get money at that point.
What I'm saying is, bro,
that's a lot.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful of the people and know who your real dogs are around you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because one thing I think okay, let me say this. Me and you ain't never talked about this. You may not be able to get through a lot of people in my life, but I'd be damned if you ain't gonna go fight for it. Yeah, for me. I guarantee you're gonna be out there fighting or doing whatever you can or making phone calls to somebody to get Joe. If you seen it was happening to me, yeah, and my family, bro, you gonna sit here and tell me that my family fight, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You see my family exploiting me. Everybody, from my brothers, my mom and dad. I'm hypothetically speaking, y'all, but I'm just saying. Okay, but I'm saying you see that. You gonna sit there and tell me you're going to sit back? No, but Joe, we are friends. So that's different. That's completely different if we never knew each other, or if we did work with each other, it was in the sense of working for our own benefit, for us to make money. Okay. That's a lot to ask. That is a lot to ask because that's not what you think you're doing business for. To be tied in. For what we're building and what we're about to do. Okay. I don't want to end up around me, bro. If you ain't gonna fight for me, we're gonna fight for you. And I tell anybody, if you're working with me and the things that we're projects that we're working on behind the scenes right now, y'all, don't F with me if you're not gonna rock with me. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart because I cut you off like a bad habit. I promise you. But bro, if we don't, and man, I'm standing on character, whatever the hell y'all want to talk about, bro. I'm so passionate about. We got to stop selling out for a damn piece of money. And where does friendship? Where that lie? Hold up now. I understand, bro. I understand. Because come on, everybody is built differently. I get it, but what I'm saying, bro, at some point, man, who the hell do I trust? Because if I can't trust nobody, I don't want you in my corner. I don't want my wife. I don't want my dad. I don't want my mom. I don't want my friends. I don't want you here because you ain't got my best interests on. If I ain't got no money, I don't want to mess with you. So don't be in my life. Don't be in my face acting like we damn friends. As long as I got a paycheck, the paycheck goes away and you gone. Leave me alone now. Joe, I got another example. And then if this don't work, I'll do one catered to you. Go ahead. Okay, so I got two examples. One example is because you have the same gripe, but the other thing was it was interpreted different from his point of view. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm a big Joe Budden fan as far as his podcast or whatever. Right. He had the same thing that was going on with Spotify. Mm-hmm. And to your point, you don't want to do business that's not in the best interest of you, right? Right. Cool.
That was how the business between them two was until they wanted to explore or get other things out of him that he wasn't willing to put out.
Right.
So they split up.
Right.
Again, which makes your point. Don't do business with folks that ain't got your best interest.
You cross that line, you cross that line.
My question for you though, Joe, is if you're going into business with folks for just the business and not the relationship,
Understand
a lot of folks do that.
But yeah,
and I think that's what happened with Wendy. I think she got in business with a lot of folks to make money, but not to make a real relationship. I think folks that have a real relationship with her are looking at it just like how you are.
Yeah.
This is effed up.
Yeah.
This is very true. The dude I was talking about, he a big Wendy Williams fan. He actually got repercussions from old girl.
Yeah.
And he champions her. He helps to defend because he hates this.
Yeah.
And other folks just like him, just like you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know how many that she's made in her corner that,
she made a lot of enemies, bro.
That can fight for her at this point.
I'm gonna say this. When you do what a Wendy Williams does, or a Rush Limbaugh, or a Howard Stern does,
he was on the radio too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People are not going to feel sorry for you when they see your demise. Okay? I don't expect anybody to feel sorry for you. I don't. Have she ruined a lot of people? Yes. Have she aired a lot of people and made a bunch of tons of millions of dollars on a lot of people? Yes, that's what she's done. Some people will say, as you say, right? And I agree with you. You reap what you sow. This is your karma. Yes. Okay. But me being in this business and understanding that that was her gift, there's another side to this. We all fed into Wendy Williams because Wendy Williams won't be Wendy Williams without who? That's the listeners, right? So for everybody who say this is her karma, you watched what Wendy Williams did when she talked about other people. Sometimes you share the information, sometimes you talk about the information, right? So she was the one who disseminated the information. Rush Limbaugh is the one who disseminates the information, right? Kill the messenger. Got it.
Well, shoot. Depending on how they say that message, you might feel like the messenger was the person that made it.
Yeah, but again, Wendy did it in her way.
She did.
It worked for her. It made her millions, right? It got her national TV coverage on everything that she did.
At a point, it made her revered.
Yeah, bro. People loved Wendy. You know, how you do it. That's what everybody was saying.
What's the T? In that purple job.
Bro, she
took over.
Bro, it worked. You see what I'm saying? You know, it went from Oprah to Wendy, right?
Shoot, I was there at a point in time they was competing.
Sort of kind of, but you know, Oprah's not Oprah. Oprah's not Wendy, and Wendy's not Oprah, right? And no shape, form, or fashion. But what I'm saying is, I get the people who say the way she did it. But this is what I'm gonna say to everybody. There are so many shock jocks, females and males, in this business. The only reason why Wendy is either hated or revered is because she became successful at what she has done in her lifetime. And the people that had success, we praise you on your way up. But what do we do most of all, right?
Oh, we love your way down.
When we see a person that made it to the top and we don't like them, we will cheer for their downfall. Right, wrong, or indifferent, it is a person's opinion on how you feel about that. But I know where I am in this business. I know what I've done to get here. I know what's going to happen for me in the next 3 to 5 years, right? The things that we are doing. Guess who's sitting in that position right now? You and me.
Yeah.
Right. So I am saying at this state, right, that when our time and our door open, right, the people that love us now, nephew, in the next year or two, when they started seeing us at a different level, right, and we got a lot of things going on and a lot of things coming in for us, guess what's going to happen? Why you not doing this? You could have been doing this, right?
Switched up.
You switched up. And now the things that I'm saying, well, you know, the things that we're saying on this podcast and the other things we're about to start doing, guess what's going to happen, bro? You can use your platform to do this. Why did you say this? But they're not going to look at all the stuff that I've done to get here, all the camps, all the drives, mentoring camps that I did to get here. Where were you?
Hey, it's a dude that honestly, I hate to say it, but she might be going out the same hole that he went. This is recent. Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
She might end up getting Kevin Samuels treatment.
Yeah.
Because nobody looks at what he did beforehand, but what blew up, of course, is him towards
high value man and all stuff.
And high value man, alpha, this and yada yada yada. And when he died, they cheered.
Yeah.
And that was wild.
Right.
And I hate to say it, I think she's going down that same.
Oh, she definitely will, bro. But this is what I wish and pray for with Wendy Williams. She screwed a lot of people over and probably helped a few people. That was her way of doing it. I get it. It's ugly. It's not great. If you look at the greats, a lot of them, bro, they do what they had to do. They're not liked. To get to a certain level in this business, you're not going to be liked. You're going to make unscrupulous deals that's going to be not great for you. And y'all can kiss my ass about if y'all talk about, well, don't do it, because if y'all was in that situation and you've been being presented with a lot of money, 99% of y'all is not turning away that money. No, when bruh, it ain't too many people that's gonna turn away 10 million, 50 million, $100 million for their whatever their higher level is. They're gonna take the money, right? So skip me with that. Some of y'all will, some of y'all won't, but very few will walk away from it. And for the people that walk through those doors, you have a high price, on your head for what you have to do and the things that you're going to have to endure at that level. Wendy Williams did that. And the reason why I look at her and I'm proud of her, I'm going to say I agree with all her work, but bruh, I started like Wendy Williams. Radio.
Yeah.
Radio.
Yeah, she pioneered it.
Bro, she did all time slots. You know my story. How many time slots have I done in radio?
Every last one.
Right? She did in entertainment news. I did it. I became known. People know me now for this. But what did I become known in radio for? Politics.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
She probably spurred on that little Candace girl.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? But people don't know how people get into certain things. Politics just started to turn my stomach, and I got away from it because the person it was turning me into, the person that politics needed me to be, I didn't want to be that person, right? I was not that guy. That was not what I wanted to do, because people say sell your soul. It's just you got to take a side and take a stance. And some of the stuff, for me, when I saw it, it's BS. And I didn't never want to lie to my audience. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I've always taken true. Whatever show I was doing, you always got my unfiltered opinion, whether it was good or bad, no matter what side I stood on, whether I was black, whether I was a conservative, I still gave you my truth. And I didn't sell out for the white folks. I didn't sell out for the Democrats. I didn't sell out for the conservatives. I didn't sell out for Trump or Biden or Obama. I said Joe Lockett's truth. And that's what got me in a lot of trouble a lot of times, right? And sometimes it helped me. But people who have been rocking me for years, they understand that at least I know one thing about Joe Lockett. He's going to be him. Now, have it cost me sometimes? Yeah, it has, right? And has it worked for me sometimes? It has. But in this business, you got to find out what you can stomach and sleep with at night. Politics, it just came to a point where it didn't sit well with me, right? Every day I'm getting on air and I'm bloviating about certain things. And when I'm saying, I'm like, do I really believe this? Or is this guy or this woman really worth putting, my show behind? And some of these people ain't worth the pen and the paper that you wrote their name on. They full of crap. Some of them is about that life, and you see those people, but there's very few in between that are that. And then some people get in politics and they get complacent, right? But neither here nor there. Wendy Williams, she found a lane. She knew how to agitate people. She knew how to get ratings, right? Howard Stern and Wendy Williams, I'm going to say, was probably some of the best people in radio that knew how to get ratings and provoke the culture or whatever they were in. Howard Stern did it in a distasteful sexual type mannerism of shock jock. Wendy Williams did it in a distasteful get into your private life, ask you awkward questions, about certain things, right? And put you live on radio to make you look like a fool. That was Whitney's situation that she did.
She's rude.
And very rude, but she would ask you this question. Well, nephew, that ain't what your wife was saying when she was on this certain interview. Here's the interview, you want to hear it? And that was her way of saying, or that ain't what that ain't what the sound clip we just heard. And she will ambush you. There was her shock jock that she did that work that people were talking about, and you got to listen to the Wendy Williams show tomorrow because she's going to have the tea about something. That got her to TV, to get her a TV deal, because everywhere she went, she was a rating bonanza. And when it comes to entertainment in the radio and TV business, they want people who's going to draw what? Eyeballs and eardrums. Wendy Williams did that. It ain't about how they did it. It's about she did that on every radio station she went to. Look at her story. She got fired from, or whatever time slot they put her in, she got ratings. And it was because of Wendy Williams. And she went to TV and she did the same thing. She had vices. It was alcohol, right? And she's probably suffering with some kind of health issue that was going on. And I said a long time ago, many years ago, I was watching with it, I always said something was wrong with me.
She was on some drugs too.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I always said something was her. And the one time where you saw when she was on TV and she froze and she passed out, right? That was scary, right? So there were moments that you saw that there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And let me say this to people that are watching the show today.
That was her last seasons.
Yeah, let me say this to people. When you get to a certain level in this business, right? The pressure and the responsibility and accountability that you have on your shoulders every single day, right? It's not easy to produce at a high level in this business every single day, because now, before, nephew, it was a little bit here and a little bit there. Now you have to be on 24/7 because of social media, right? You can't have just a hit show. You got to be doing reels, you got to be doing stories, you got to be doing TikToks. You can't go nowhere without somebody recording you. You always have to be on. Imagine have to be at your best. Imagine you living in a fishbowl and you got to be at your best every day. That's not easy to do.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about this. You can't go nowhere and dig in your nose and pull your drawers out your behind where somebody may not put you out there. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or, do anything that is going to be embarrassing to your brand. And if you do it, you got hundreds of people that you're responsible for. If you go down, networks go down. If you go down, families go down. That's a lot of pressure on those men and women that's out there taking care of their families. And sometimes you're taking care of not just your family, but your spouse's family, right? And everybody around you. Most people are not built to do that, nephew. No. Most people are not built to do that. And your body can only perform at a high level for a certain period of time. So if you're not that person, once you get there, it's hard to manage. And then not only managing the spotlight, you got to manage the fame, the famosity of it, right? How do you manage? You got everything at your beck and call. You can do what you want. You feel you're in power. You got to be able to control and say, it ain't about this. It's more about that person, that who you were. But when you get here, you're this person. But when you get here, people make you believe you're this. But you're still that person for real. But people put you here. And once you start believing that you're here, that's when you get screwed up, right? Because it's hard not to get intoxicated by what you have created. Because once you got money, you got power. Once you got power, you got control. Once you got control, who's going to tell you what the hell to do? Nobody.
I can.
You see what I'm saying? So you're your own worst enemy. So that's why I keep an Uncle Bob's, a Melba tape, and a Joy in my pocket, because they don't give a damn how big I get. Guess who's gonna come in and cuss me out, or snatch me off of TV, or snatch me off of radio, and say the show is over today? My friends, I promise you right now, if I was doing something really stupid right now and they saw it, they would stop what the hell they doing, come in this house right now, bro, and shut it down. because they care about me. And I would do the same thing for them. You see what I'm saying? You got to have people in your corner that's going to tell you at the end of the day, bro, guess what? We're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're better than this. And you got to have people when they come and they check you, you need to check yourself. If you get too big for anybody in your circle to check you, you're too big, and that's 9 times out of 10, you're going to have your demise and your downfall.
And hey, we'll leave it there because I think that's what she had.
Wait a minute, we hit 20,000. Man, people got 20,000. We got 20,000. Oh my God.
Word?
Yeah, we got 20,000. But I hadn't even been watching the feed today. We just been doing the show. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh man, look at Chrissy. She got my picture. How she do that? You see the picture she did up there on TikTok? She got my picture now.
No, I don't see it.
And in this thing, I don't know what Chrissy done done, but she got my picture with a star on there. That's pretty cool. I don't know how she did it. Thank you, Chrissy. Chrissy bad.
I don't see it.
You don't see it? Look.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm a subscriber, sir. Okay, I don't know what that means, but
then you probably get the pictures that you already have set.
Well, I don't know. I don't know all of this stuff, but thank you so much, Chrissy. You are the BOMB. You're the bomb. Thank you so much. We got to 20,000. We've been getting to 20,000 almost every day, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I mean, you guys are liking our show. The last part of the show, nephew, I want to get here. My coffee mug is in the picture. Oh, cool. Thank you. Look at it, man. They marketed and everything for the show.
It turned you into an emoji.
Turn me into. Hey, man, I thank you guys so much. But I want to get into this last one part of the show because I went way too long on this other stuff, but it was good and entertaining. So hopefully everybody had fun with it. But I do want to do this. Dating. When you're dating somebody, nephew, I kind of figured out. I think over the weekend I was thinking about this. Why some people can't find a good mate or find a person they're looking for. I think I figured it out, nephew.
Okay.
Tell me what you think, bro.
No,
real talk. Tell me what you think. Okay, so I think some men and women think they are a 10 because you're told to believe that you're the best thing, you're the queen, you're the king of the queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me be honest, let me fair with everybody. You are. Right? To yourself.
Sure.
Right? And to your family.
Mm-hmm.
And to people mean.
You should always think highly of yourself.
You should. But to society, the people that are looking at you, right? You may be a 6
or 5.
Or a 5. But you're going into society saying you're an 8 or a 9. And so you're thinking that you can get that 8 or a 9 that society wants, that society deems that an 8 or a 9. Mm-hmm. But you're really a 5 to society. So what you're gonna pull ain't what you want.
True.
Because if you even that out, right? If you're a 5,
averages,
right? If you're a 5 and you think you're a 10 or a 9 or a 10, and you're truly a 5, what you gonna end up with?
5
or a 7.
You being nice. No.
But I'm saying, but this is why I think a lot of people
7 is what you do when you're shooting out of your ballpark.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you go between 5 and 6, maybe a 5 or a 6. You see what I'm saying? So I think a lot of men and women, bro, when you are not getting what you want, you are that. You are that to you and your family. But society, the marketplace, don't read you as being that. The marketplace tell you what your value is to it. And I think a lot of people don't want to admit what their market value is. Because the true market 10s are going to get the 10.
Hey man, you being nice.
Okay.
I simplify for you real quick. Hey, Joe said the nice way to say you are mid, and if you know you is,
but they don't know that.
Applying yourself.
But they don't know that.
You know, that's why I argue.
They don't know that.
You know you mid if what you think is real 10 quality, nobody else do.
Okay, so
you know you are.
I'm going to ask me what makes you a 10. I don't. That's the beauty part about it. I ain't gonna make you a 10.
Society will deem
I'm
you if
saying
you a
the
10.
marketplace of if you're a woman and you going out into the dating world and you go into a club or you go into a grocery store or you go to church, wherever you find your man at, right? Those men are going to rate you. They will say whether you're a 10 or a 5. It has nothing to do with Joe Lockett.
Let me do this.
Go ahead.
Let me do this here. We all know that Boris Kojo and Idris Elba and Jamie Foxx or shoot, we can even do a Cam Newton if you want to do younger, or we can even do a Nick Cannon if you want to do younger.
Okay.
We all look at them as 10s. Why? I mean, that's part of it because a lot of folks speak. Hey, I say this: a lot of folks look a lot better when they have a fit body.
Yeah,
we can all admit all of them do.
Yeah,
but then when you add the pretty face,
yeah,
we can admit that's a different level too.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of folks, even for dudes, even around my age, they look at Zendaya like she is the baddest thing ever.
Right.
And I promise you, Zendaya is just a pretty face.
Right.
She ain't got no curve.
Right.
But we all address 10s in society because they have features everybody wants.
True.
If you are a person in society and you know, and that's why I was like, you know, because if you know you have the features that most folks either struggle to keep, struggle to get, struggle to have, or would never will, you then move like that. You then attract it, and the energy that you get tells you.
Okay, so I want to say that's for celebrities. So let's.
That's on the. We can
dumb it down.
We can dumb it down.
Dumb it down.
All right, Aquawoman.
Dumb it down.
So. Don't apply this to you because we ain't talking about nobody in the chat. All right, for Aquawoman, if we. Let me so low. If we are talking about a dude that you would like, don't be modest, don't be nice, because you know what you like. And most folks
look into the camera.
I'm looking. Most folks would agree, whatever you would like or deem as attractive, most folks would say is attractive too. So if it's a dude with some muscles, he's a nice skin tone for you, and he's attractive. But you can tell you're not the only one that know that. like it's some stuff you can apply to people, but it's other stuff that people apply to them. And if you're dealing with people where it's applied to them and it's not just you applying it to them, you know for a fact they're seeing these lights in different areas. Now, whatever is a 10, cool. A 10 could be whatever it is that most folks deem a 10. But I'm gonna just say for the benchmark, they have to look really good in the face. They have to be a certain type of height, and they got to be a certain type of weight. Those are the main three most people, regardless of gender, would deem a good 10. He'd be a certain type of height, probably 6 and up. He'd be a certain type of weight with some muscle or at least a good tone. And then he pretty in the face. She pretty in the face. Because we can dumb it down for dudes. We already know. Because you're a bag of ugly girl, but she got a nice body, guess what you're not going to rate her?
Right.
A 5.
Right.
You're not rating the ugly girl with a messed up face and she got a real sexy body. A 5, you know what you're going to do with her? You're going to rate her a 7. Because she got the body most pretty girls don't even have.
Right.
And then if you got a really, really pretty girl in the face and she a stick everywhere else, I'm sorry, I'm being very honest. I'm sorry. And she a stick everywhere else, you know she's going to get a rating of a 7. Because she's really, really pretty.
Right.
She get the qualities that most folks either can't get, they struggle to get, they want, or they can't achieve. Those are the 4 benchmarks.
Right.
If you hit all of those, come on now. You would then apply what 9s and 10s look like for real. You would then be able to say, oh yeah, that's Idris Elba. Oh yeah, that's Nick Cannon. He's a sniper. Oh yeah, that's Meg.
But I think a lot of times, right, if you're walking into the marketplace and you're saying you're an 8 or a 9, right, in your mind, you think you can grab that thing that you consider an 8 or a 9, and they don't want you.
True.
That's the other part of this, right? Because you're living in, I don't want to say you're delusion, but you're living in your world, right? your world and the marketplace does not coincide. And I think sometimes we need to start to understand that sometimes what you're shooting for and what's coming at you, because I hear this a lot of time. Why do these certain men, why do these kind of men come at me? Why do these only kind of women? That's all you attract. Well, I'll say this now. I'll tell you back what I said before, okay, about people knowing. I think you know when you get hit with it. Okay. I clear that part up because a lot of folks, especially around my age, they don't date with sense. I put it like that. They don't date with sense. And what I mean by not dating with sense is a little bit of what you were shadowing. I know of a lot of dudes that don't take as good of care of themselves for real, or don't put as much effort, but wanting to attract certain type of things. You haven't set yourself up to attract it, and you're getting met with these low qualities. Let me ask you this question: do you think these dudes they up or down? I think most dudes they either on their level or down. Yeah. Most dudes. Yeah. And the only reason I say on their level or down is because if they're above your level, you usually know if you're shooting out. Most dudes can rationalize you shooting out. Now let me ask you about women. Do you think women date? Not at all. I think they dating. What? Well, hold on. I think most women would date on their level or higher. Yeah. Because they see if it's higher and I bag it, I need to find a way to keep it. And a lot of women, I don't know if they can. For the real ones that do know how to keep a dude, they keep them. Yeah. Or they keep attracting them. Yeah. But for the others that will shoot out, I don't know if they're knowing that they're shooting out. I'm not gonna say they don't know. You know, I ain't gonna speak on. I ain't one. Most cases, from what I see, especially around my age range, they're shooting up. And if they on their level, it better be some part while they on the same level that they are seen higher. A woman can shoot up and be okay, but it's tough for a man to shoot up because he's not going to. He don't get that dog. But he's not going to. But I'm not supposed most any man that tries to shoot up, bro, and about their life, he's not going to be okay. Yeah. So that's why I said men will shoot at their level or down. They're not going to shoot above their level. And you know, and it kind of go back to a few other conversations we was talking about. You know what I mean, as far as women. Why I can't get in they real high value or they real doing it women, why can't I get good men? Well, most men probably see you as that outplay. Yeah. And for you to go and hit out, it's a strategy to it. The toughest thing I had to do, bro, was this past about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. One of my friends, right? She said, Joe, why don't men want to talk to me? Mm-hmm. You gotta pause and be quiet like this, Lord. What you told me? Because I understood why. She's my friend. Okay. And so did you tell her? Yeah. Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. How did you say it? How did you say it? It was a long pause. This, Lord. It was a really because I had to think about number one, her feelings. Okay, so you getting better, Joe. I am. You getting better, Joe. But I wanted her to. I wanted to be able not just to be crass as I usually am, because I'm just like to the point. It is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. If somebody want to talk to me usually because I'm too old. You know, they don't like my dark skin or whatever it is, right? And I'm cool with it. I don't give a damn why you don't like me, but preferences, you know, yeah. But for her, I understood that she's very sensitive. And so I said, I'm gonna tell you in two different ways. I said, I'm gonna give you the light version first. I said, you're not everybody's taste. Okay. Right? And she was like, what do you mean? I said, your delicacy of who you are and how you come across and the way you look is not for everybody. Right? And she was like, MF, what the hell are you saying? Then you put it to her for real. I said, okay, so you want me. Right? She said, MF, that's why I asked you. I said, okay. I said, one, you dress like you. I said, you said a flag off? She ain't got no drip? It's horrible. Right? I said, you think you can say or do anything to somebody when you want to. I said, ain't no dude gonna put up with your ass, right? Your attitude stinks. I said, you think because you got a big booty, right, that should suffice for everything, right? And because you think because you're good in bed, right, you think that suffice for everything. I said, you good for the hood ninja. I said, but you're not gonna get a good dude. I said, a good dude may hear about you from the hood, and he may want to get with you, but he's not gonna want to get with you. You're not gonna be able to keep him. Because once you can have some good dudes. I said, but what you do, you treat the good dude like he hood. I said, so at the end of the day, he don't want you. You don't step your game up. You still talking to that good dude like he the hood dude. He can't take your ass nowhere. I said, you got to know how to play in between the two. I said, you want to be a roughneck, that's cool. But when you get this dude, he may want the bad girl, but he got to want the bad girl who know how to step her game up to a whole nother level. You choose not to do that. You chose to mess up your thing with these guys, right? That you did have in pocket, right? Because you wanted to be who the hell you were, and they left you where you were. Now, it's up to you how to change that. I said, this is why nobody want to help with you at the end of the day, because as a dude, ain't nobody finna put up with it. Your big booty ain't no bigger than nobody else's, and your head game and your stroke game ain't no different than nobody else's, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to the bedroom stuff, what's gonna make you a good person or a good wife or a good girlfriend? This ain't about you, it's about y'all. You got to learn how to compromise. Do you have it in you? Do you have the innate ability to change yourself and be better? Yes. I said, well, right now you choose to show every dude I'm going to be me. Damn it, take it or leave it, because I'm fine. Okay. I said, where have they left you at? You're 52 years old right now. Where have they left you at?
I'm with you,
bro. At the end of the day, like I said, I told her, bro, I gave her a hug and said, I love you, right? You're my friend.
She didn't feel no way about that.
She did. She said, that's why I helped you. Yeah. Right? She said, because what you said, because you seen Denise even said to me, right? Mm-hmm. She said, what you said hurt. She said, but you're right. She said, but you're the only person that can say it to me and get it. She said, you one of the few people that can say it, and I know you're not, trying to be malicious. Because I wasn't. But you asked me an honest question, and I'm like, babe, this ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody gonna want to get with you, with the way that you are. If you want to step your game up to a man or a woman, right? You got to step up to their level. Yeah, you pull them, but it's like being rich. You can be rich, but when you get the money, it ain't how much money you make, it's what?
How much money you keep.
So when you get a fine girl or a fine woman, it ain't how you got them, it's what? How you keep them. You see what I'm saying? What do you do to keep what you just got? Once you pull it in, how do you keep it?
I want to address this question.
Sure.
And I was going to pop up another question, but this is a real good one.
Okay.
Somebody said, Tam said, why not just date who you are attracted to and get to know each other, no matter money or status? I address that.
But go ahead, bro. Sure. Go ahead, nephew.
Okay. Tam, you just made our point. You literally did. Because whoever you are attracted to, guess what? You're not the only one attracted to them. And whoever you deem to be attractive and to be with, guess who you're competing with? Other people. And now you have to make yourself seem special than other people. To this one person that's getting met with a whole bunch of people. And just because you think he attractive or you think she attractive, I promise you, it's like 10 to 7, 15 other hundreds that have been deeming this person attractive too, and just ain't said nothing, or you just ain't heard it. And I think that's most of the cases. You just ain't heard it.
Right.
Like, the 10s are approached. That's easy.
Easy to approach.
They're 10s. 9s, easy. 8s, easy. Those are ranges where it's easy. But I promise you, 7s and 6s are being approached a lot.
But that 5 and that 4?
That 5 and that 4, then you start to see how you really talking. You got to really pull some game.
Yeah.
You got to really apply some game at 5 and 4.
Yeah.
Not to say, like I said, it ain't like 5 and 4s. We ain't just messed around and got the little Cinderella shoe put on their foot.
Yeah.
it happens, but like I said, they game different.
Yes.
And their aim is more than likely different. And that's the biggest point. We're just talking about how you aim. If you want to get through this and find some happiness, for real, be willing to aim rationally. If you're going to shoot out, you're going to shoot for the big red target, please know you're going to miss a few of them shots bad before you hit the target.
And it's not saying that the 5 can't get the 10. I'm just saying it's going to be more difficult for the 5 to get a 10 than it is for an 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because the 5 may be a perfect match for the 10, but the 10 may not. It's going to be tough for the 10 to see the 5 as their
quality it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because of what they're looking for. They're looking for an 8 or a 9 in their eye. Again, I'm not saying that nobody. I'm not qualifying what a 5 is or a 10 is. That's up to the eye of the beholder, right? And I seen somebody say, I think it was Aquawoman or Chanel said, it's deeper than that. Let me say this. Ladies, you are absolutely right. It is 1,000% deeper than that. But guess what? Most people are shallow. They don't go deep.
That's true.
Let me say that again.
It takes a lot of people to start going deep.
You right. It's way deeper than that. But most people are shallow as hell. They don't go deep. And so that's why we end up with what we end up with, or we end up in these shallow type relationships, right? Because we went for what we thought we wanted, what we thought we saw. Yeah, you could be a great talker. You could be a great person with charisma and understanding and be the best caretaker or loving person in the world. And the 9 or a 10 is none of that. They can't even hold a conversation, string 2 sentences together. Got it. But it depends on the eye of the beholder of what they are wanting. Do they want deep or they want shallow? Sometimes you get a person that wants something that's really much deeper, and they take the time to get to find that in you. And they will say, well, you're beautiful. And this is what kills me. I hate when somebody tells me this. I hate this saying, but you're beautiful inside.
That's like saying ugly the nice way.
Bruh, I hate when somebody says you're beautiful on the inside. You're so beautiful on the inside.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly how you feel about me.
What does that mean?
You ugly. That's exactly what that means. It means you ugly as hell, but you so sweet.
Let's have that good at another one. Oh, you got such a good one.
Oh,
you're a good person.
You such a good person,
bro.
I won't be bad just because you said that.
Because you know, beautiful people go, when somebody says you sexy, you fine, and say
you gonna say
it. You know what I'm saying? If they say everything else besides that,
yeah,
you're 5.
Yeah, I know.
You to them. Let me say that again. You're 5, 6 to them.
7 on a good day.
I don't know.
Yeah, you a nice.
Yeah, they say you got a good. If they say you got a good heart and you beautiful inside, you're not a 7. You definitely not a 7. Because a 7, you may get cute. 7 get cute. 8, 9, 10s get beautiful.
Yeah, he cute.
Yeah, you kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? You got all right. Yeah, that's that 7. That's that 7. Yeah, that's that 7. That's that 7. But bruh, if they ain't saying nothing like that to you, like, girl, you and especially if a guy only bragging on your figure and not your face.
Oh yeah, you pillowcase.
You brown to him, you brown paper bag. And fellas, same thing for you, right? If she's saying you big sexy,
thanks.
If she call you big sexy. Oh, you cool with that?
Yeah, if she ain't saying zaddy, she don't mean it.
Bruh, when women say certain things, bruh, they are settling for you because of something. Let me say that again. I'm being honest. When women say certain things, bruh, they are settling for you because of something else they see in you. But it ain't because of what you want to be liking you for. Okay?
They saw some diva.
Yeah.
they see the plan.
They saw something way deeper.
Way deeper.
Way deeper at the end of the day. So, be very careful. And the last part to show y'all, we're going to get up out of here, man. Just know that everybody is a queen or a queen, a king or a queen, right? But you may not be a king or queen to everybody or the marketplace. So be very keenly aware when you say, why are only certain dudes or certain women coming to me? It may be because that's all you are attracting, which means that you need to look at yourself, evaluate yourself, whatever that may be, and see how you can improve or step your game up to get a better quality of people to approach you or recognize who you are.
I think that's the biggest one.
Mhm.
I think that's the biggest part right there. Yo, if you want to attract some certain stuff, self-improvement is to be encouraged. Don't let the what you're getting discourage you.
Right.
Aim towards self-improvement so you can get what you want.
Exactly. And like I said, you are a king and a queen in your own right at any given day. But a lot of times at the end of the day, you have to work a little bit extra to get certain things that you want. And that's everybody, whether you're a 10 or a 5 to the marketplace. With that being said, nephew, you ready to get on the body here?
Yeah.
All right, guys, y'all know how we feel about right? Jitem, te amo, ice mas, live a deal. What does all that mean? It means your boy and Joe Lockett. You know how we feel about it, right? We love you. See you guys tomorrow. Later. She said, good job, nephew.